What's up YouTube, robbie-kohl here. I'm going to be talking about the graveyard and how you're not supposed to shuffle it, but 90% of us do it anyway. I just wanted to quickly make a short little discussion video about how shuffling the graveyard is 99% irrelevant and then 1% relevant, because hell, I think it's like 0.000001 for it to ever be relevant. So you guys do know in the rulebook or in Konami policy, whichever, technically you're not supposed to shuffle your graveyard or disrupt the order of the cards in the graveyard. This purely exists for question, which allows you to ask your opponent, hey, what's the bottom monster in my graveyard? If they guess it right, I believe the question just goes to the graveyard and you move on with your day. If your opponent guesses wrong, you get to special summon that monster. Basically, the first monster goes to the graveyard, you get the free monster reborn back. No questions asked. But the real thing here is, though, you can very easily set up your graveyard by shuffling it and manipulate which monster obviously went to the graveyard first. Now, let's be realistic here. I would like to probably set something in the graveyard that isn't, you know, my first monster. But that's just cheating, and, you know, cheaters never prosper. But the thing is, though, if shuffling the graveyard was a thing, you could very easily manipulate that, and more players would try to abuse that card. It's kind of like blasting the fuse, where the 4 monsters line up in the columns, but no one in competitive play gives 2 shits where their monsters are in the columns. So you can very easily bullshit your opponent and be like, well, they're all in the same column, see? And the judge is probably going to look at you and go, why did you do this to me? The thing is, though, shuffling the graveyard honestly is 99% irrelevant. Should you get punished for disrupting the game state by shuffling your graveyard? Maybe. I'd say a warning or something. It's not like it's irreversible game state. It only really matters if your opponent's playing question, but you still are disrupting the flow for game state. And I know a lot of judges will be like, well, it doesn't matter, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. But to the one guy that is going to try it once every 30 events, it does become troublesome. So I know that this video doesn't really mean much to the people that just play for fun, I understand that. But, I mean, my question to you guys is, do you think shuffling the graveyard should be a punishable offense? I mean, sometimes, you know, you will generally get mixed up. You shuffle your graveyard by mistake, you're like, oh crap, I thought that was my hand, or something like that. I mean, I've seen it happen to the best of players. Hell, I've seen it happen to, you know, just the worst of players. But the thing is, at the end of the sugar-coated rainbow, it is neither positive nor negative. It really doesn't have an impact on the game. It's just one of those things that, you know, people are starting to bring it up a little bit more often now. And I know that someone out there is going to consider playing question just to try to abuse these rules, kind of like how people tried to abuse blasting the fuse or whatever it was, just for free column abuse and funny holes like that. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Should the graveyard be a punishable offense for shuffling? Yay or nay, and why? I'm, you know, kind of against it myself. I don't think it should be, because it is one of the more irrelevant things. And if your opponent's playing question, you know. And I love Facebook Messenger. Later, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support, and please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, robbie-kohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.